So the first coins used in Britain were actually introduced by the Celtic tribes around the 2nd century BC. These were mainly imitations of Greek gold staters, from Philip II of Macedon. Over time, Celtic chiefs began issuing their own coins in gold, silver, and bronze, decorated with abstract patterns, horses, and tribal symbols. These coins were used for trade, gift exchange, and as a sign of power. When the Romans invaded Britain in 43 AD, they brought Roman currency with them. The coins bore portraits of emperors like Claudius, Nero, and Hadrian. Roman coins were minted in gold known as the aureus or solidus silver, which was called the denarius, and copper or bronze like the sestertius, dupondius, and as. Roman mints even operated in Britain itself, for example, the London Mint. These coins really connected Britain's economy directly to the Roman Empire. After the Romans left, Britain entered what we call the Anglo-Saxon era. The very first Anglo-Saxon coins were small gold pieces called thrimses around the 7th century. These were soon replaced by silver sciatas, which were tiny, thick coins with pretty simple designs. Later on, silver pennies became the dominant coin under kings like Offa of Mercia, who ruled from 757 to 796. These pennies showed Christian symbols and the king's portrait. By the time of King Ethelred II, from 978 to 1016, pennies were well designed with inscriptions and crosses. William the Conqueror actually continued the silver penny tradition. For centuries, the penny was the main coin, and larger values were made just by counting multiple pennies. In the 13th century, new coins appeared. The groat, which was 4 pence, the half-groat, which was 2 pence, and the farthing, which was a quarter of a penny. Gold coins were introduced under Edward III in the 14th century, like the florin and the noble. By the late medieval period, gold became more common in trade, especially for large transactions. Under the Tudors, coinage really expanded. Henry VII and Henry VIII issued sovereigns, which were these large gold coins. But, Henry VIII also debased the silver coins, reducing their purity and leading to what people called base money. Later, Elizabeth I reformed the coinage in the 1560s, restoring the quality of silver. Coins became more detailed during this time, featuring realistic portraits of the monarchs. James I introduced the unity, a gold coin, along with shillings that bore his portrait. During the English Civil War, emergency coins known as siege pieces were minted in towns under siege. Then, under Charles II, from 1660 to 1685, coins transitioned from being hammered to milled, meaning they were machine-made, which really improved their uniformity. New coins included the guinea, a gold coin, and also copper farthings and halfpennies. The guinea stayed as the main gold coin until it was replaced by the sovereign in 1817. Silver coins included shillings, half-crowns, and crowns, while copper coins were farthings, halfpennies, and pennies. Coinage designs got a boost too, with classical-style portraits becoming more common. In 1797, the famous cartwheel penny and 2 pence were introduced. These were large copper coins made by Matthew Boulton's Soho Mint. The Great Reckonage of 1816 really standardized things, bringing in the sovereign as the gold £1 coin, along with silver crowns, half-crowns, shillings, sixpence, and copper penny, halfpenny, and farthing. During the Victorian era, coins featured Queen Victoria's portraits, known as the Young Head, Jubilee Head, and Old Head. Gold coins included the sovereign and half-sovereign, while silver coins consisted of the crown, half-crown, florin, which was worth 2 shillings, shilling, sixpence, and 3 pence. Copper coins were the penny, halfpenny, and farthing. Then, in 1860, bronze actually replaced copper for the pennies, halfpennies, and farthings. So, during the reigns of Edward VII, George V, George VI, and the early years of Elizabeth II, British coins still followed the old pound SD system, pounds, shillings, and pence. This era saw the introduction of commemorative coins like the 1935 Silver Jubilee crown, which, marked special occasions. During the Second World War, some coins were actually debased. The silver content dropped to 50% in 1920, and then, by 1947, coins were made from cupro-nickel instead. Everyday coins people used included the farthing, which was a quarter of a penny, the halfpenny, penny, threepence, sixpence, shilling, florin, half crown and crown. On the 15th of February, 1971, Britain made the big switch to the decimal system where 100 new pence equaled £1. The first decimal coins issued were the halfpenny, penny, 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence and 50 pence. Later on, the 20 pence came in 1982, the £1 in 1983 and the £2 coin in 1998. The halfpenny was withdrawn in 1984. Old pre-decimal coins were gradually taken out of circulation, so it was quite a transition for everyone. In 2008, new designs by Matthew Dent were introduced, showing different parts of the royal shield spread across the 1 pence to 50 pence coins. The £1 and £2 coins started featuring rotating commemorative designs. In 2017, a new 12-sided bimetallic £1 coin replaced the old round pound, mainly to tackle counterfeiting. £5 crowns are now issued for special occasions, but they're not used in everyday transactions. Modern coins, honestly, celebrate so much: history, culture, science, sports, and royal events. For example, there were 50 pence coins for the Olympics in 2012, £2 coins marking historical anniversaries like Shakespeare and World War events, and special 50 pence and £5 coins for Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee in 2022. After the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, coins now feature the portrait of King Charles III, with the first ones issued in late 2022. The designs have become more eco-conscious, introducing wildlife themes in the coinage of 2023 and 2024. The Royal Mint, as always, continues to issue commemorative coins alongside those used in everyday circulation.